Mechagodzilla has taken on Godzilla a handful of times over the last half-century, and there have been many different versions of the clanging kaiju over the years. Over time, there have been changes to his origin, his abilities, size, and design, so no two versions of the big metal robot lizard are exactly the same, and there's possibly another one on the way. I'm Greg Elliott with Screen Rant, and today, let's take a look at all of the movie versions of Mechagodzilla on screen.
The one that came out of Mount Fuji is a cyborg. You could call it a Mechagodzilla.
The first version of Mechagodzilla appeared in the Showa era as the big bad of 1974's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, where it, disguised as Godzilla, was sent to Earth by alien invaders to conquer the planet. It's basically a stiff, clunky copy of the original, but it can shoot lasers from its eyes, fly, put up force fields, and seems to have missiles pretty much everywhere. Big G burned through the imposter's disguise though and eventually defeated it with the help of King Caesar, but it was rebuilt, so a more or less the same but slightly beefier Mechagodzilla returned for a rematch in 1975's Terror of Mechagodzilla, and despite a tough fight, Godzilla once again walked away victorious.
You see, Mechagodzilla is stronger. We've got you, Godzilla.
Mechagodzilla took some serious R&R after that beatdown, just appearing in a couple video games but not returning to the big screen until the Heisei era's 1993 Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. And this time though, Mechagodzilla wasn't created by aliens but by humans and was built out of Mecha King Ghidorah's future technology. This Mechagodzilla was taller, bulkier, tougher, had even more weapons, and this time was controlled by a crew of actual people inside it. And when you combine Mechagodzilla with the flying battleship Garuda, you get Super Mechagodzilla, who actually managed to destroy Godzilla's second brain. Yep, that's what I said. But Rodan gave him his life energy, so Godzilla then took Mechagodzilla down for good. Well, until it came back in 2002's Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, one of its two appearances in the Millennium era. This one, also known as Kiryu, was a massive cyborg built off the original Godzilla skeleton and DNA. It had maser cannons, rocket launchers and missiles, could fly, and even had some extendable blades for close quarters combat. So it was part kaiju, part robot, and even though it was piloted by real people, it sometimes had a mind of its own. Mechagodzilla 3, as some fans call its big weapon, was the absolute zero cannon, which turned anything it hit to 0 degrees Kelvin. Its fight against Godzilla ended in a draw though, so Kiryu came back in 2004's Godzilla Tokyo SOS, this time armed with a triple hyper maser cannon, and with the help of the newly hatched twin Mothra larva got the upper hand, but after breaking free of its human pilot's control, decided not to kill Godzilla, and the two went into the ocean together.
Mechagodzilla won't come online! Atomic breath detected! It's going to hit!
Now, when they teased Mechagodzilla in Netflix's 2017 anime film Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, it got fans amped for what they thought would be another epic battle, but unfortunately the sequel, Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle, didn't really go where they expected. In the film, thousands of years after Mechagodzilla was created but destroyed before becoming fully operational, the nanometal used to create it evolved, pretty much growing out of its decapitated head and becoming a sprawling compound that they end up calling Mechagodzilla City. The characters in the movie try to kill Godzilla Earth by luring him into the city and using the transformed nanometal that makes up the city against him, which I guess was an interesting idea, but definitely not the epic kaiju duel it could have been. And in the end, Godzilla Earth just ended up completely obliterating the city and by extension, Mechagodzilla as well. Another version of Mechagodzilla did have a cameo in Ready Player One, and with the chance of him to reappear in Godzilla vs. Kong, possibly disguised in a similar manner to his original debut, the Clash of Titans that we didn't get in City on the Edge of Battle may still be in the cards. And we'll be sure to let you know if we find anything else out, so keep checking in with Screen Rant to stay up on all things Zilla, okay? Alright, until next time, I'm Greg Elliott, thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.